Hi Leo, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot readings from the heart. So we're going to do your general and your love reading for January 2018. If it looks like I'm in amongst a pile of clothes, I'm in my twin sister's dressing room because I'm here for the holidays. And yeah, let's just have a look. So your love reading will come after your general, so it will be time stamped. So you just look at the description bar or in the comments, and I'll show you where it is. Let's have a look what's coming in general for Leo in January 2019. Let's split the deck into three. Sorry about the lighting, it's dark and I've had to put the lights on, and sometimes when the lights go on, the picture is not as, I've got a new iPad, so the picture is not as good. Let's have a look. Right, so the focus for the month is going to be on the Three of Coins, work probably, plans for the future. Sometimes this is a house move, sometimes this is planning things with the partner for the future. Sometimes the Three of Coins is all to do with socializing as well. This can be a social group that you're involved with. Three of Coins can be a mortgage application. The Three of Coins can be can be that you're at your doctor's and you're doing family planning. So the focus of the month is on planning, okay? What's influencing this is the Six of Swords. So there's probably a change in direction here. Could be a trip. So maybe you guys are planning some form of a trip happening here. The root issue is all about the Empress, okay? So this could be pregnancy, for example, showing up here with the Empress energy. The Empress also can be a home, all right? So Empresses can represent the home. So you might be planning, it could be something to do with a home move, something like that. And the recent past, some of you guys might have experienced some form of disagreements potentially, or it could be something to do with Empress child, Page of Swords. Most likely outcome will be the King of Cups. Okay, so King of Cups as the most likely outcome, it's all about having faith, and it's all about patience as well, because the King of Cups, when you get this card as an energy, he's sitting on water. So the water, he's on an iron throne, and the iron throne can sink. This guy has to have faith, which is why he's sitting on water. It's like walking on water. So for some of you guys, more than likely, you're going to have faith. King of Cups can also be emotional investment. We'll get clarifiers with that anyway, because court cards don't really tell us much except that they're people or energies. Coming in, okay, a little bit of disappointment there. Five of Cups. You guys are waiting. Hanged Man. You're showing us being the Hanged Man. So you're showing us waiting around. You might have been held in suspense for quite some time. Influences coming in around that Five of Cups. Okay, Ten of Swords. It is an ending card, the Ten of Swords. This can also be mental pressure as well. Hopes or fears, the Sun. You want a good outcome with the Sun energy. And what's the overall outcome from this reading? Strength. I think you're just going to have some patience here in a matter, okay? Sometimes strength can be the overcoming of an obstacle, though. Let's get what you're waiting around for. Let's have a look. So, the Hanged Man. Oops. You guys are showing us being the Hanged Man, all right? So, let's have a look at what the Hanged Man is about. Let's get the next card. What are you waiting around for? Okay, a Judgment. You're probably waiting around for some form of a decision. Judgment is all about a decision, so you might be waiting around for something. And also, Judgment is all about something to come up, because these people here are arising from their beds. They've been dead for a while, so something hasn't been happening for a while, and suddenly you get the call, and finally it's time to do something here. So it's an awakening. I think you guys are either waiting for a call, or you're waiting for some form of an important decision to be made. Now, the reason that everything is occurring is because of an Empress, and I get a feeling that this is a person, actually. Let's have a look at what this Empress is about, or who this Empress is. The Hierophant. Okay, so I feel that the reason that everything is happening is because I think this is a person, this Empress energy, and I think that this person, it might be that this person works in, for example, a very official capacity. It might be that this person with the Hierophant is the leader of a group of people, for example. It might be that she gives the go-ahead to things, because the Hierophant can also be a card that indicates somebody who sanctions things. So it's almost like you're waiting for some form of a call, or you're waiting for some form of a decision. It's almost like the root issue is all about a person here, a queen of an Empress who sanctions. I think this person is going to make the decision, this Empress showing here. She's in charge of everything. The Hierophant represents somebody who's in charge. Now, in the recent past, I think this Page of Swords is an argument you've experienced, or some crossing of words with that Page of Swords energy. It's about the High Priestess. The High Priestess is intuition. The Page of Swords isn't striking in on the High Priestess. If it was like this, it'd be striking in on it. It's outside of it. Okay. Okay. So this is all about development of new ideas. Page of Swords, new information. Okay, it's about the High Priestess. Something's been hidden. So when you get a High Priestess, it's not just about your intuition. It's all about things that are unknown and they've been hidden. It's information, and the Page of Swords is the information card. So this is probably in the recent past you've experienced some information being hidden from you. And what's challenging you or influencing you this month in January 2019 is the Six of Swords. And what's this Six of Swords about? This is a change of direction. But this is, when you get the Six of Swords coming out of, say, for example, something like an Empress, it's all about finally a secret being released. Because the cards, when you do tarot, you've got to learn how to kind of mesh and blend those cards. Okay, so Six of Swords isn't always about a trip. It's not always about a change of direction, but it's about something that becomes clear. What's this Six of Swords about? Well, the Two of Swords. Somebody's faced with a decision here, but the Six of Swords is saying that finally they arrive, probably. The arrival of a decision. Two of Swords is a decision, and the Six of Swords is about an arrival. So the arrival of a decision. What's challenging you is getting a decision from this Empress. This woman's in charge of something here. She's a boss, or she's the head of a family, for example. Hierophants represent heads of families. The Hierophant is somebody who's sanctioning something here. They're in charge. And this Empress. So we're asking, the root issue is about the Empress. Who is the Empress? The Empress is the Hierophant. The person who gives wise counsel, the person who's giving information, the person who's giving advice, the person who's in charge of a family, the person who's in charge of a group. Okay? The person who sanctions decision, a boss, for example, that type of thing. Hidden information. You've not got any information from an individual for some of you, Leos. There's some information that's been hidden from you, and your challenge is the arrival of that decision with the Six of Swords and the Two of Swords energy. And as a result of that, the focus for the month will be on the Three of Coins. So Three of Coins is all about making those plans, or gaining more information, or gaining some advice with that Three of Coins energy. You've got a Queen of Coins showing here. I think that some of you guys are probably talking, consulting. Three of Coins is also consultation. So some of you guys probably consulting with an advisor. Could be a financial advisor, for example, here. I think the focus is to consult Three of Coins with a financial advisor. The most likely outcome will be the King of Cups. So let's have a look at what shows up with this King of Cups energy. What's the King of Cups about for Leo? What's the King of Cups about as the most likely outcome? Yeah, I think that the King of Cups is the same. I think the King of Cups is the Queen of Coins. This is the person that you guys are focusing on consulting with. I think you're going to be consulting with Three of Coins, a financial, this financial person, Queen of Pentacles. And as a result of that, the most likely outcome for the month will be that you'll receive some form of support. Okay? And remember that the Six of Wands is all about following. It's all about support as well. Okay, you've got this kind of empathic, understanding supporter. So somebody's going to be supporting you in a very kind of supportive role, supportive and an understanding role. King of Cups is supportive, he's understanding, he's empathic, and he's sympathizing with you. And it's about the Six of Wands. Okay, so the Six of Wands is also about success and victory. So somebody could be supporting you in terms of you gaining success or victory in this matter with the Six of Wands. Coming in though, so basically if you carry on the way that you're going through January, you'll receive that support you need, and it could potentially be that this leads to your success in the matter, because there's a decision some of you Leos aren't getting from a particular person, and they're keeping things from you, and your challenge is this person arriving at a decision, because the Six of Swords is arrival. Arriving, Two of Swords is decision, arriving at a decision here. Coming in, you'll experience the Five of Cups, sorry. What's this Five of Cups about? It's disappointment. Right, the world. So the Five of Cups is all about sadness and disappointment. And it's about the world. The world is all about the ending of a cycle. The world is all about a goal. Okay. But it might be that whilst you guys are feeling disappointed here, it could be with the world energy, finally you achieve your goals. But it might be that you're feeling disappointment about achieving this goal. Might be some of you guys are feeling very doubtful that you can achieve the goal, because the Five of Cups is doubt. So you might be feeling very doubtful that you can achieve this goal with the world energy showing there. And influence is coming in around that of the Ten of Swords. I think that this is mental pressure. Some of you guys really do doubt that you're going to get what you want here, because the Ten of Swords is also about doubt. Ten of Swords. And you've got the Moon as well with that. I feel that there's going to be a lot of mental headache going on here with the Ten of Swords. There's a lot of, it's like a headache when you get the Ten of Swords. A lot of overthinking here. Sometimes with the Moon energy, it's all about your fears. So some of you guys, there's a lot of overthinking going on here, and it's in terms of your fears. So this is very much an internal energy. So some of you guys feeling really doubtful that you can achieve this goal. The world energy. And coming in around that, the Ten of Swords. A lot of mental pressure in terms of your fears going on here, because some of you guys really feel, for some of you Leos, that you can't achieve this goal. The hope will be that you'll overcome it. You'll have a successful outcome with the Sun energy. The overall outcome is strength. This could be the overall outcoming of an obstacle or patience. What's this strength energy about? What do you mean? Well, that's what it means by strength. What do you mean by strength is the overall outcome? Yeah, you're going to get what you want. Gift. You'll overcome an obstacle. The Ace of Cups is talking about a gift that is presented. You're going to get what you want, Leo, by the end of January for some of you guys. Okay, because it's all about a gift. You'll notice how I asked the question now. I wasn't combining the cards, because the Strength card can mean many things. It means sometimes you've got to be patient and just weather the storm. You've got to hold back. Now, if we had another card that supported that, we could say it was that. But this card is also the overcoming of an obstacle, because Strength is overcoming the Lion. The Lion is actually your Empress, or the situation, and it's supported by the gift. The Ace of Cups represents you guys receiving a gift. It's a nice reading. We'll get this reading again. So, Leo, for the month of January 2019, you guys have been waiting around. The Hanged Man, you're showing as being the Hanged Man. You've been held in suspense. You've been waiting around for a decision, a big decision, or you've been waiting for some form of a call. You've been waiting for the go-ahead as well, because the Trumpeter here, the angel that calls the trumpet, while these people are arising to the call. So you've been waiting for the go-ahead, a decision, a call. Because the root issue is all about a woman, an Empress, who's in charge of a firm, of people, or in charge of a group. She sanctions decisions. She's very much in control. Very powerful individual this person is. And what you found is information, important information here is being concealed by this individual. Because your challenge is this person probably arriving, Six of Swords, at some form of a decision, Two of Swords. Now, as a result of that, Leo, you've got the Three of Coins. Some of you guys are going to be consulting Three of Coins energy with a financial advisor or a property advisor, the Queen of Coins. Because the coin characters work in property, they work in finance. So some of you guys are consulting Three of Coins with a financial or maybe a property advisor here. And more than likely, if you carry on doing that, oopsie daisy. God, I hope you can see me. The lighting is terrible in here. You'll get the King of Coins energy. King of Cups, sorry. Somebody who is emotionally supportive. Somebody who will give you emotional support and possibly lead you to victory through that with the Six of Wands. And the King of Cups is your Queen of Coins. Coming in, though, into January, Leo, you'll find that some of you guys will very much doubt with the Five of Cups energy that you can achieve this goal. Because influences coming in around that are, you've got a lot of mental pressure. But that mental pressure is all to do with your fears. And the fears are, shit, what if I don't achieve this thing? What if I don't get the answer that I'm seeking from the Empress Aka Hierophant? Hopes will be the Sun. You are the Sun, Leo, anyway. Maybe to remain confident and positive through this time. But for some of you guys, the hope will be, I hope we get a good outcome. The overall outcome shows by the end of January, for some of you guys, the overcoming with the Strength card of the obstacle. The obstacle is the Lion is the Empress. Because the situation is all about you guys receiving the gift. Ace of Cups. So even if things look really dire in January around a situation that you've been waiting on to happen, you've been waiting on a decision from someone, by the end of January, some of you guys could end up getting exactly what you want. Very good reading. Let's have a quick look at your love reading. Oh, we're 15 minutes in. That was a good reading. I like that reading a lot. Don't give up hope, because for some of you guys, things are going to turn around okay. So, we've got the love reading. Let's have a look what's happening in love for Leo in January 2019. And the Empress and the Hierophant can also be a marriage partner as well. So some of you guys, it might be that you're dealing with a marriage partner as well. Because Empresses are wives within the tarot, and the Hierophant is a marriage card, is a marriage union. So you might be dealing with somebody who's married, you're married to, for example, a marriage partner. Some of you guys, it might be divorce, settlement, that type of thing, divorce papers, that type of thing. Let's have a look what's happening for love for Leo. What's going on for love for Leo? What's going on for love for Leo in January 2019? Alright, some of you guys taking the time to step back and evaluate whether you want to invest in a relationship. Maybe you're taking a step back and looking at what the results have been through all of your hard work in terms of a relationship here. This could also be somebody who's doing this. What's influencing this? Okay, you've got a Knight of Wands around you. Knight of Wands can be a player. So it might be that some of you guys with this Knight of Wands energy are dealing with a player type here. And you're taking a step back to assess whether you want to invest in this individual. The reason everything is occurring is because of the Sun energy. But it's you, Leo. Okay, it's you. Everything is happening because of you. The Sun represents a Leo individual. Something to do with your confidence. And in the recent past, you guys, well, you've been unsure. You've been very, very, very uncertain. The most likely outcome will be, oh my God, that card. And I put these cards in randomly, the King of Cups. Most likely outcome will probably be that this person is very invested in you emotionally, because King of Cups is Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. But also it doesn't have to be this is somebody who is emotionally invested. So more than likely you're dealing with somebody who does care about you. But for some reason, it might be the challenge is this person travels a lot, for example, with the Knight of Wands energy. It doesn't always have to be a player. Can be somebody who travels quite a bit. Coming in, what you'll experience, though, is the Two of Swords. So there might be problems with communication happening here with the Two of Swords. You guys are the Knight of Swords energy. Okay, I feel that with the Knight of Swords energy, you guys are very protective, potentially, of this relationship. He is a protector. This is somebody who works in the realms of protection, and they're a guard. All right, so they're, you know, like a Knight of the Order or something like that. You've got a lot of intentions with this Knight of Swords energy. I feel that you're also very, very goal-orientated when it comes to this relationship. I feel that you're very determined concerning this relationship here. And the root issue is all about the confidence that you feel. But you have felt slightly uncertain with that Moon energy because the challenge is the Knight of Wands. There could be distance, it could be travel matters. It could be that this person's a player, but it could also be with the Knight of Wands. Maybe they do a lot of travelling. More than likely, this person is still emotionally invested in you with the Knight of Cups energy. However, there's problems with communication, the Two of Swords. You'll experience the Seven of Wands coming in, okay? Influence is coming in, other Seven of Wands. I feel that this person, I get the impression that this person needs their space because they're putting limitations on the relationship. Hopes or fears, King of Swords. Maybe your fear is that this person's a cold-blooded liar or a cold-blooded lover. Overall outcome is the Magician. Okay, I feel that the Magician for you, Leo, is that you hold the power in your hands. But this can be something that's all for show as well. Okay, there's also the card when the Magician shows up here that there's an intention here as well. We're going to get what that's about in a moment with the Magician. That can also spark something off. It's the start of something. It is the ability to start creating things. We'll see what that is with the Magician in the overall outcome. Let's have a look at why you guys are the Knight of Swords. Why is Leo the Knight of Swords in terms of their love lives? Why? So I'm asking why, and it's going to tell me why with the other card. Why is the Leo the Knight of Swords? Well, commitment. The Hierophant. I feel that you're very, very, very determined to get a commitment. The Hierophant is all about commitment, and this is about determination. So, Leo, I think that you're very determined with that Knight of Swords energy to get a commitment from this individual. Because the root issue is that you're very confident. You seem to be very happy with the Sun energy. This is you, Leo. So the Sun is to be confident. Let's have a look at why is the root issue all about the Sun for Leo? Okay, I think that you're very confident that you can build a life with this individual. Three of Coins is all about building a long-term relationship. Some of you guys might have been feeling very, very confident after a first meeting, for example, after socializing with this individual. Some of you guys might be feeling very confident in terms of what you've seen, because this is also to see someone. Some of you guys are very confident in terms of trying to build a relationship with this person. But in the recent past, you've experienced the Moon, Leo, uncertainty. And let's have a look at what this uncertainty's been about. Well, it's about your relationship. It's about with the Lover's energy, whether this is a balanced relationship, whether this person is your soulmate, with the Lover's energy showing here. And also the Nine of Coins. Sometimes with the Nine of Coins, you can feel outside of the Lovers. Okay, so is this a relationship, for example, with the Nine of Coins in which you feel outside of that you don't feel is exclusive enough? Because the Nine of Coins is to feel on your own, Leo. It's to be on your own. If you get the Nine of Coins in a love relationship, it can mean two things. That you feel comfortable, you feel looked after with the Nine of Coins. So it might be, in the recent past, you've been feeling uncertain, Leo. That your partner with the Lover's energy can look after you and make you feel safe and warm and protected. Some of you guys might have been feeling uncertain with the Moon card, because within this relationship, the Lover's energy, you feel alone. Nine of Coins is to feel alone. Your challenge is the Knight of Wands. And why is the challenge the Knight of Wands for Leo? Why is the challenge the Knight of Wands for Leo? It's because of the Page of Cups. I feel it's because for some of you guys, this is a new relationship. Page of Cups is a new relationship. Page of Cups is also somebody who's very immature, just learning about love. So your challenge might be the Knight of Wands energy showing here. I don't know whether it's to leave or whether it's because this is the person, whether this person is the Knight of Wands. So it might be, Knight of Wands also in terms of love can be somebody who's not that serious. All right, they just want to have a bit of fun. So your challenge might be with the Knight of Wands energy that you're dealing with somebody. It could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but you could be dealing with somebody who seems a bit flighty. So your challenge might be that you're dealing with somebody who's non-committal with that Knight of Wands energy and seems to be not so serious, because with the Page of Cups energy, and it might be that this person here, but it's interesting. See, the Four of Wands and the Page of Cups is very nice. Very, very nice energy together. This is faithfulness within a relationship. Page of Cups is all to do with a faithful lover, and that's the relationship card. Okay? You want faithfulness within a relationship here. So your challenge may be the Knight of Wands. It might be your challenge is somebody who's non-committal, because it requires to be faithful, the Page of Cups energy within a relationship. And as a result of that, you guys are taking a step back. I feel that this energy is you. So for the month of January 2019, your focus might be on the Seven of Coins. Taking a step back to evaluate whether you want to invest in the relationship. Taking a step back as to whether you want to invest in this new lover. I think it's somebody new. Knight of Cups is a new lover often. So you're taking a step back to consider whether you want to invest in this new lover, this new relationship, the Knight of Cups. The most likely outcome will be the King of Cups. Why is the most likely outcome the King of Cups? All right, so because of the Seven of Swords. I feel the most likely outcome is that you're dealing with probably an emotionally manipulative lover, to be perfectly honest with you, because the King of Cups is an emotional card and the Seven of Swords is somebody who's being manipulative. I feel more than likely you're dealing with an emotionally manipulative lover, to be perfectly honest with you, because you're going to experience the Two of Swords. This is either that you're going to be in two minds, or it might be that you experience problems with communication. Okay. The World. So the world can be the internet, for example, your emails, okay, the blocked emails, for example. This is sending messages, and the Two of Swords is blockages. Now, swords represent messages. They represent the email as well. They represent the internet. They represent your Snapchat. This is your Snapchat. It's your Facebook. It's your internet communication here, and there's blockages in this. So blockages in terms of, for example, emailing, text messaging, that type of thing. And what you'll experience coming in is the Seven of Wands. Let's have a look. Might for some of you guys, somebody's refusing to talk, because the Ace of Swords is all about this talking, it's communication, and the Seven of Wands is refusing. So somebody might be refusing to talk, showing up here. Your fears will be the King of Swords. Perhaps this person's a cold-hearted lover. The overall outcome is the Magician. Let's have a look what shows with the Magician energy showing here. Okay. I don't like that outcome. I don't like that Magician and the Five of Wands. This is almost like somebody who causes problems, or somebody who causes a fight. Because the Magician is cause and effect. So when you look at the Magician, it's all about somebody who causes something. I'm getting the impression the overall outcome is that this is the start. Or this person causes some form of a commotion for you, because the Five of Wands is all about a commotion. Okay. This person can, this is leading as well. The Magician's lead. And this can be revolution, leading a revolution. It's almost like you're dealing with somebody who just doesn't want to be in a relationship. Or somebody who's giving you the wrong signals. I get the impression that for some of you guys, you're into someone who's not 100% into you. I know you're probably going to think it's a negative reading, and I'm sorry, it's just the way that it is. But I don't really like these cards. I'll be honest, I'm not really keen on them. Let's get this reading again. You guys are determined, I think, with the Knight of Swords. You're showing us a Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords shows us somebody who's very, very determined. I think you're determined to have a commitment with someone in January 2019. The root issue is you've been very confident, or you felt confident. Either you've had a first meeting with them, you know, gone on a date with the Three of Coins, or you're very confident that you can build a relationship with this individual. The problem is, in the recent past, you've been very concerned with that Moon energy. Very concerned and worried with the Moon energy as to whether this relationship can bring you security and happiness and stability. But also some of you guys are very concerned because within this union or relationship, you guys feel like the outsider. You don't feel a part of this, not properly. Your challenge is, I think, the Knight of Wands, this person. Quite inconsistent as a person, won't commit, because this requires this person with the Page of Cups and the Four of Wands to be loyal within this relationship. And as a result of that, some of you guys are assessing or evaluating whether you want to invest in this new lover. More than likely, as a result of that, I think that what you guys are dealing with for the month is, seems like a very nice person, but this person is probably very emotionally manipulative, I would say, with the Seven of Swords energy showing there. Coming in, you might have problems. There might be blocks in terms of the internet or getting messages through. Okay. Some of you guys might be faced with a decision with the Two of Swords energy to bring this relationship to the ending of its cycle with the world. Showing up here. Okay. Some of you guys, you might be able to cut through. It's a cut. It's a scissors. You may be able to cut through this person's world. Because this could be the person here They might have surrounded themselves, put up a defense mechanism on the world energy. You might be able to cut through that. And it might be as a result of that you discover that this person is refusing to talk. So I feel that with the Two of Swords, if you're faced with a decision here as to whether to end things, whether to draw a line underneath the sand with this situation, it might be influences coming in around that. Are you realising that this person refuses with the Seven of Wands to talk, to communicate, to be honest with you? The fear will be, well, what if this person is a cold-hearted lover? King of Swords. The overall outcome, the Magician. I feel that this person causes confusion. This is the cause and this is the confusion, or this is the cause and this is the commotion. This person causes it because magicians cause. They've got their hand up. He's got the wand in his hand. The magician creates. So I feel that the overall outcome is it's the cause. This person is causing some commotion within your life within the month of January 2019. I think the message with this reading, Leo, is not to get kind of wrapped up in somebody who's not giving you what you want. Because I think that somebody's avoiding you. I'm seeing somebody who's probably trying to avoid you in January 2019. And I think that if you rely on your intuition enough, it'll probably tell you that if somebody's avoiding communicating with you, then probably this person's not 100% as interested as you would like. And it's probably just best to move on to the next. All right, that is your reading, Leo. Thanks for your time, guys.